He's coming with me.
It's girls like you who get men like me locked away from our wives in the first place.
What does that mean?
Whores. You were the king's whore. He's dead. You're nobody now.
You can be married to her, you can be sleeping with her, but you're never gonna get in between us.
Not trying to, buddy.
I'm not trying to.
Exactly.
This is our world, Mother, and that's what love is, real love.
Agum, lembarado tu ame. David, ne aveva paura niente, ma anche morì. Ma tu non sai che significa. Easy.
Are you ready?
Let me cover up my thighs. Ladies, you know what I'm saying? Lost season 5 still ongoing, man. I am in the mood. If you want to see more episodes of Lost, if you want to just watch delete, and pretty sure by the time you guys are seeing this on YouTube, it's over. On Patreon for sure. Don't forget to like the video though. You guys are not liking my videos. Some of y'all, most of y'all. Let's set a goal. Let's set a goal. I want you guys to like this video. I could have come up with a number quick enough. Okay, let's get this video to 100 likes. 100 likes. I know I'm averaging somewhere around 200 to 300 views per video. Let's get to 100 likes. Let's do a third. Let's go to a third. The video, it is free, man. It helps the channel to grow. It's one of the most important metrics that the algorithm uses to put your videos out to more people who are looking for Lost reactions. Let's jump into the reaction. I'll see you guys right after for the review.
He's coding!
Yeah, fixed and dilated.
Gunshot wound, he's crashing!
Base 7, now!
Yes, ma'am.
Wait here. We'll let you know as soon as we know anything.
Well, what's happening? Is he gonna be okay?
We're going to do everything we can. Please, just wait.
What if it turns out that Dan is
How old is your
the
son?
kid here? Probably not, because this is his real mother.
Has his father's hair.
Just thinking out loud.
I'm Eloise Hawking, and I believe it's my son's fault that Desmond has been shot.
Your son is Benjamin Linus?
Good Lord, no.
It's Dan.
My son is Daniel Faraday.
Hey, can I get a hand with this? Yeah.
Long time no see.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, you know why you're here.
Once you left for Ann Arbor, I figured you'd gotten rich inventing the DVD or something. This is what I'm doing back here. Weird, huh? LaFleur managed. We don't have time. I need you to take me to Jack's right now, okay? Jack, how did you get back here? How did you do it? How did you get back to the island? How did you get back here to 1977?
We were on a plane, and then...
Who told you to get on a plane?
As a matter of fact, Dan, it was your mother.
And how did she convince you, Jack? Did she tell you it was your destiny? Well, I got some bad news for you, Jack. You don't belong here at all. She was wrong.
But is that Ben's fault, or is that your mom's fault?
What's wrong, Mom? Didn't you like it?
I loved it. Do you know what destiny means? Destiny means that if one has a special gift, then it must be nurtured.
Okay.
How many beats has that metronome counted since you started playing?
864.
God damn! I don't even know how much it did since since the scene came on.
A mind that is meant for science, mathematics. And it's my job to keep you on your path. So, unfortunately, there's no more time for distractions.
I can make time.
I can make time.
If only you...
Why does she seem so sad about this? I mean, I probably would have told my kid the same thing.
Bring me the orchid. Can you drive me right? Please? Yeah, sure.
How is that like? I probably would have done the same thing to my kid. I mean, it might seem a little weird that I'm taking him away from something that he loves, but a lot of times when you see a talent in a child, you have to nurture it. Maybe not in the way that she would do it, but I do believe that when you see that your kid has a knack for something, I know a lot of people will say, well, let the kid be a kid. Well, yeah, I'm not stopping the kid from being, it's still going to have that part of him. He's still going to enjoy doing kid stuff, but you have to push the kid in a direction that nurtures that mind, or else, I promise you, you're going to regret it in the future as a parent, because majority of the time that kid doesn't end up becoming anything. There's so many kids out there that were geniuses, great, talented, and they didn't get the nurturing they need, so they just end up bums.
Jack, I'll be right back.
What did you mean your mother was wrong? Daniel!
I just have an errand to run.
Came in on the sub, he woke me up, he started talking nonsense, and then he took off to the orchid.
Love to trade theories about this, but I'm a little busy right now.
James, tell him.
Get in here. One of my security guys got himself a videotape of me and Kate taking the kid out to the hostels.
And where's the tape?
With Phil. Phil, Jack, Phil.
Are we waiting for something?
Right on time. Be back in 10 minutes.
If you drill even 1 centimeter
All right,
further,
so this is when they found the energy.
that would have happened. God help us all. Watch yourself.
Sorry, sir. It won't happen again.
Did he release the energy? Oh, that's oh.
Did you hear that? Time travel.
Dr. Chang? Dr. Chang, do you have a second, sir?
I suppose.
I just came in on the sub with the SWAN team. We actually met 3 years ago. I'm Daniel Faraday.
Yes. You arrived with LaFleur, I remember.
Right.
What can I do for you?
I need you to order the evacuation of every man, woman, and child on this island, because that man is on a stretcher as a consequence of the electromagnetic activity that your drilling unleashed down here.
Which is now contained.
It's contained down here. The same thing is going to happen at the site for the SWAN station, only the energy there is about 30,000 times more powerful, sir.
Is utterly absurd. What could possibly qualify you to make that kind of prediction?
I'm from the future.
Bruh.
You're from the future. You heard me talking about time travel. Now you've had your fun. Good for you.
Please, Dr. Chang.
To tell him, hey, I'm your son from the future.
Dr. Chang.
Hey, Dan, leave the man alone.
Sorry, Dr. Chang, I think...
Miles is your son.
Excuse me.
Think about it. You really think this is all coincidence?
Is this true?
No.
Please, stay away from me.
What are you doing?
I'm just making sure that your father does what he's supposed to do.
And what's that?
I want you to meet Teresa.
Dan's told me so much
Pleased
about
to meet you.
She doesn't give a
So
shit
proud
about
of
anything else in
Daniel.
this guy's
I
life.
thought we could celebrate your accomplishment with lunch.
We would love to.
Actually, I was hoping it would be just the two of us. You do understand, don't you? It's just that I don't get to see my son very often.
It's okay, Dan, really.
You, Daniel?
I don't think I would go this far as a parent.
So rude to
He's
Teresa.
he's grown now. You don't need to do that.
Teresa's my girlfriend.
She is your research assistant. You should be focusing your energies on your work.
On my work.
Yes, that is what is important. I'm sorry to tell you, Daniel, but you're not going to have time for relationships. The women in your life will only be terribly hurt.
Is she from the future? What the hell?
Come first, that's all.
Only because that's what you've always pushed me to do. You pushed and you pushed and you pushed, and when
She's either seen the future or she's been to the future.
graduated from Oxford, what else do I have to do?
Grant, that's wonderful.
Some industrialist. Whitmore, I think. Charles Whitmore.
I don't want to fight with you, Daniel. That's not why I came.
Why did you come?
I can understand why their relationship is strained though.
Good luck, Daniel.
The diary. Well, his parents can be a little bit overbearing, but you know, I get it.
Just showed up.
You in the closet. I thought he worked for you. Can you convince him that it was all like a misunderstanding?
Punch the man in the damn face, Hugo. What am I supposed to say? My fist slipped?
How much time do we have before someone realizes he's gone?
I got two options. We can either commandeer the sub, get the hell off this island before anyone knows we're gone, or we can head back in the jungle, start from square one.
After all we did to get back here, and now we're just gonna run off again? Seems kind of wishy-washy.
Hold your horses. Be right there.
Hey, James. Welcome to the meeting, Twitchy.
Twitchy.
Good to see you again. Does anyone know where I can find the hostels?
Why do you need to know that, Daniel?
Because one of them is my mother.
What?
And she is the only person on this island who can get us back to where we belong.
Okay. That explains nothing.
This haunting footage comes from Dan? Dan, why are you so upset? Would you like some tea?
That would be lovely.
Charles Whitmore.
Don't be embarrassed. We've never met. My name is Charles Whitmore.
Research Grant. It's very nice to meet you, sir. Please sit down. I meant to thank you before I...
Is that an Easter egg just now?
You mean before you were
comic?
dismissed?
Tested that. I tested that on myself first.
It's all right, Daniel.
I would never hurt Teresa.
Please, it's all right. I came to offer you a new opportunity.
No, I'm sorry. I can't. I don't think I...
Did I say something to upset you?
It's this plane crash. I don't know why it's bothering me so much.
Daniel.
Not. Well, some of them did die, but
they're not dead. The plane was a fake. An elaborate, expensive fake.
because he's the one that did it.
Because I put it there.
Whoa. Why would you?
Why would you?
Because come tomorrow, you won't remember I did. The real Oceanic Flight 815 crashed on an island, a special island, with unique scientific properties. I want to send you to the island. It will further your research, show you things you'd never dream of. It will heal you, Daniel. Your mind, your memory.
Why are you doing all this for me?
Because you're a man of tremendous gifts, and it would be a shame to see them go to waste.
You sound like my mother.
That's because we're old friends.
We're old friends.
Your mother is another. You met her, actually.
Is that his father?
You guys were in 1954?
I wonder if Charles is his father. That would make.
Thought you said we're supposed to lay low. Whatever happened, happened. Just tell me where they are, and I'll go
I'm not
myself.
telling you anything, and you ain't going anywhere.
He said he can get us back to where we belong. Whether we go on the sub or we head back into the jungle, we don't belong here.
Well, I belonged here just fine till you came back, Doc.
You and Sawyer took Ben out to them. Can you get us back out there?
Whoa, hold on a second. Don't say a word, Kate.
She can say what she wants to say. To never ask what happened to Aaron or why you came back here. And I know that reason isn't here. It's not now.
H.G. Wells.
Come with us, Freckles.
The code for the fence is 141717. You should take Daniel. It's over here for us anyway. Okay. Let's go.
I want to know why people are talking about, like, Sawyer.
Hey, Moss, can you drive us? When you realize you've made a huge mistake, we'll be back at the beach, right where we started.
Juliet has had a rough time, man. She has been through all sorts of stuff. She was another. She, dear, Charlotte.
Not allowed to have chocolate before dinner.
It's kind of creepy though. Not gonna lie, because he ends up falling in love with her.
My name's Charlotte. What's yours?
I'm new here. Hopefully really soon, Dr. Chang is gonna ask a bunch of people to get on the submarine and leave the island. Gonna have to leave in case what I do doesn't work. You cannot be here. You have to leave. I tried to avoid telling you this. I didn't think I could change things. But maybe I can.
It depends. We can take the road until we hit the pylons, but then once we're in their territory, we gotta go on foot.
What's going on here? Aren't you one of the physicists off the sub?
Making sure that...
You're supposed to be out at the Swan site.
There was an accident at the Orchid Station. Dr. Chang asked us to help,
Hey, he's
so...
got a gun.
That
He
just
left Dr. Chang. He's at home with his wife and baby. You're lying. Now drop the guns and get down on the ground.
Hey, really do not understand what's happening here. You have no idea. We have no time. We have to leave, all right? So we're just gonna leave. Cover you. Dan, you go too, all right? Go, go, go!
you got nicked.
Oh.
Sound the alarm!
Yeah, nobody heard all of these gunshots?
Hello, Daniel.
Mother. When did you get here? I would have forgot anyway.
I hear you have been offered a job. Well, it's my business to know. I came here, Daniel, to tell you that it is very important that you say yes to Mr. Widmore.
I can't. Really, really complex space-time calibrations and calculate bearings, and I don't know how to do that anymore.
This place he mentioned to you, this island, did he tell you that it could make you better?
But, you see, I don't believe it.
Why, then you could go on with your work.
You really want me to go?
Yeah, I think so.
Will it make you proud of me? And I'll do it.
Imagine that. Imagine that.
You called it the minute those yahoos got here. Should have listened to you. You can say I told you so.
Maybe after we get to the beach.
You still got my back.
You still got mine?
What the hell's going on? Just got shot by a physicist, and the new recruits are helping him. We've been infiltrated.
Talk about this.
What was that?
Sound like it's from outside.
Get down on the ground now.
Why would you?
I said now!
Oh my God, Sawyer.
You need a gun to go talk to your mother, Dan.
You don't know my mother, Jack.
You ready to tell me why she was wrong? Why we don't belong here?
In about 4 hours, the Dharma folks at the Swan Work site, they're gonna drill into the ground and accidentally tap into a massive pocket of energy. So, in order to contain it, they're gonna have to cement the entire area in like Chernobyl. And this containment, the place they built over it, I believe you called it the hatch. Because of this one accident, these people are gonna spend the next 20 years
by pressing the
button that your friend Desmond will one day fail to push a plane, Oceanic 815.
To crash.
To crash on this island. We can change that. I've studied relativistic physics my entire life. Can't change the past. Can't do it. Whatever happened, happened. I've been spending so much time focused on the constants. I forgot about the variables. You know what the variables in these equations are, Jack?
Us.
We're the variables. People. We can change our destiny. I think I can destroy it. If I can, then that hatch will never be built. The plane will land just like it's supposed to.
But do they want that?
And just how exactly do you plan on destroying this energy?
I'm gonna detonate a hydrogen bomb.
Hey yo, it comes back around to the hydrogen bomb from season 4, I believe.
Your son is Daniel Faraday. That's the man who sent Desmond to Los Angeles to find you.
That's right. I came, Penelope, to apologize.
You mean is Des gonna be okay?
I don't know. For the first time in a long time.
I don't know.
I don't know what's going to happen.
I bet you any money that Charles is this nigga's father, bro. Telling you, man.
Why don't you go in and say hello?
Unfortunately, Eloise, my relationship with Penelope is one of the things I had to sacrifice.
Don't you talk to me about sacrifice, Charles. I had to send my son back to the island, knowing full well that...
my son too, Eloise.
They're brother and sister! Even though I'm sitting here and I'm like, yo, if that's his son, he's married to his sister. What am I talking about? I'm stupid. Every time, what the hell? I'm freaking out for nothing. They're not brother and sister. I keep messing up Daniel and Desmond. I keep messing up. Okay, that's not me. Because I was here thinking, I was like, am I right or am I wrong here? No, they're not related. Daniel and Penelope are brother and sister. Yeah, so that was... Yeah. Yeah. Cool to know, nonetheless, but thank God I catch myself. I'm not afraid to say when I'm wrong. Because I was thinking, oh shit, this dude is married to his sister. Then I remember that it's not Desmond we're talking about. It's freaking Daniel, okay? That's weird as hell, though. Still weird that it ends up being that Daniel... Because I was like, I wonder if Charles... Because once they said that the mother was an other as well, I was like, I wonder if Charles is Daniel's father. Like, that's crazy. Hey, yo. Just me. Trust me. I'm gonna blame it on the pain. Blame it on the pain.
He's talking about erasing everything that's ever happened to us, Jack. It's insane.
Just appeared off a plane in midair and ended up in 1977. Getting kind of used to insane.
Damn, their camp is pretty easy to find. I mean, it's just that Kate knows the way back there. Might not be a good idea to roll up in here with a gun.
I only want to speak to Eloise. Where is Eloise?
I'm sorry, but she's not here right now. Do we know each other?
It doesn't matter. I need you to take me to Eloise. The hydrogen bomb that I told you people to bury, where is it?
Listen to me. Lower your gun and we'll talk.
1.
Don't do this.
2.
What?
Why did you do that?
He got a gun on you.
He wasn't gonna shoot me, Eloise.
Shot your son and you don't even know.
You knew. You always knew. You sent me here anyway.
Who are you?
I'm your son.
I'm your son.
Damn, bro. Bro, what the hell, man? Hey, yo. Bruh. Imagine in season 5, I'm still here saying, yo, this show is insane, bruh. It's curious when it comes on to this series. The things that you get caught up in. sometimes. Let me correct myself again, because I was thinking that Desmond is her son. I done forgot that it's Daniel, not Desmond. I keep messing up the two sometimes in my head, but there's something about this series that I can't seem to, in a way, put my finger on in some ways, because it's like you see what's going on, you kind of understand what's going on, but you really don't know how to connect the dots, right? You really don't know how. You just have to watch things play out, because it's like, how does Daniel dying here, how does this affect things going forward? Because it's like, whatever happened will happen, right? So if his mother sent him there knowing that he was gonna die there, like she said for the first time, because Penny asked her, you know, what happens next, and she's like, I don't know. For the first time in my life, I don't know what happens next, because she's always known the future. She always knows what's going to happen. She knows these things are supposed to happen, and she's never done anything to change any of it. She's never done anything, because it's like, I guess whatever they do, they can't really change it. It's like, because it's like, at the end of the day, it's like purpose, right? Because I think in this episode, what they were trying to portray by showing the relationship between, you know, Eloise and Dan, and showing him from a child and how he grew up, and she's always like, oh, talking about destiny and all this other stuff, and it's like, that is like priority over her loving her son, right? And it plays out, because it's like, okay, you knew he was going to die if he goes to the island, because you've seen it, and you still, and I think this is all coming from her being an other as well. It's like, destiny is more important than your own feelings for your children. You know what I'm saying? It's weird, because you can see the traps and the mind altering kind of thinking that they have as an other, right? Because sometimes you might be like, oh, these people are pretty cool, and then on the other side of things, you're looking at them and it'd be like, you guys are kind of like a cult, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, in a way, it's like the island cult. That's what they are. That's how they come off, in a way, if you look a little deeper, because the things they say, the things they do, it might be in the best interest of others, but they might be saying, oh, we're just protecting the island, but then they have this weird kind of intermingling thing that they do, where it's like, you know, everything we do is to protect the island. Why are we protecting this island? You get what I'm trying to say? Like, why are you protecting the island? What, were you made on the island? Like, I'm wondering how their species, how did this happen? Who came to the island first and just, you know, discovered all of this stuff and decided to, you know, oh, I'm just gonna have some babies and protect the island. You know what I'm saying? Like, is this the dawn of men? You know what I'm saying? Is this the Garden of Eden? You know what I'm saying? Like, what is it? You know what I mean? It's crazy to think about it in a way where this is crazy. This is insane. But in any case, you know, Sawyer and, you know, Sawyer and Juliet is stuck now. They got caught because for some reason they still had dude tied up in the closet. They were trying to get out, or of course, you know, Randinsky or whatever his name is came in there, and now he's stuck. Now he's probably going to be locked up, can't get to the beach because they were leaving. And of course, I feel where Juliet is coming from, because she knows that once Kate comes around, Sawyer is like a babbling idiot. And, you know, him blaming Jack again. And I, you know, as I was saying, it's like, I don't understand why people are saying that, you know, I'm seeing in the comment section where people is talking about how great a leader Sawyer has become. I'm like, bruh, Excuse me, he did what? One good thing as a leader. Everything has been gone to crap since they showed up. I understand what he's saying by saying that, but at the end of the day, it's just like, come on now, let's be real, bruh. You know what I'm saying? Let's be real. You know what I mean? But everybody makes mistakes. You know, everybody makes mistakes, and you know, when situation, the fact of the matter is, when things are controlled, he's good in those roles. But when things are chaotic, that's when he doesn't know what to do. And that's the thing about him. That's the difference that I believe between him and Jack. Jack makes split decision a lot better than he does, because those chaotic situations, Jack used to make decisions, whether they turned out bad or good for the group, he made those decisions. Now, the things that Sawyer is doing, don't get me wrong, he's trying to find time to think about and plan and all this other stuff. Sometimes you got to make split decisions that affect people that you are in charge of. That's going to affect everybody and yourself as well. And you just have to do it, and you have to do it quickly. Sometimes that's those situations. That's the difference that I think between him and Jack, is Jack was able to make those split decisions, you know what I'm saying, and get things going, right? Because Jack is, you know what I'm saying, he has that medical background, you know, he was a surgeon. So you got to be able to be on your P's and Q's when you're a doctor, especially if you're, you know what I'm saying, especially if you're a surgeon, you're in surgery, things can go wrong. You might nick a blood vessel that's you're not supposed to cut, and you got to make a decision and get, you know what I'm saying, and get those things. You got to be in the moment, right? But for Sawyer kind of needs time to make those decisions. I'm not saying that if you have the time you shouldn't use it. I'm saying when you don't have the time, what do? You go into a state of panic. You make bad decisions, right? But at the end of the day, there's not a shot at him. I just don't think that, you know, what people are saying, that he becomes a much better leader in season 5, and I'm like, I don't really see it that much. But hey, to each his own. You may be a little bit more observant than I am, and that's cool. You know what I'm saying? You guys are pointing something out that I don't necessarily agree with. I think he did become a better leader, but not to the extent of how you guys are pushing it. Like, I'm like, it's not that better. You know what I mean? It's not that better, you know. But you know, if you want to make the comparison and saying how he used to be versus how he is now, you know what I'm saying, taking care of other people when before he just wanted to be alone. Now that's a huge difference when it comes on to how he developed, right? It's a huge difference. It's yin and yang. It's two different things coming together to make one person, right? He used to always be alone, you know what I'm saying, push people away with his actions and stuff like that. Now he's a lot more caring. He cares about other people. He wants to get things done. Maybe you could chart it up to, Kate changing him. And as Juliet should call him out. Juliet should call him out, rightly so. I believe she should, because she shouldn't have to, because they fell in love or whatever. They're telling each other they love each other. And as soon as Kate shaves up, he's just a bumbling idiot. So she's like, do you have my back? Because it seems like you're just all over the place with Kate all of a sudden, even though she's the one that's kind of like telling him to do these things and stuff like that. She still feels some sort of way about it, because she knows it's kind of like when women can pick up that you're not really over your ex yet. It's kind of like one of those things, right? So it is what it is. But in any case, this was interesting, very interesting, you know, seeing how Daniel grew up, the gifts that he had, and everything is just gone to shit now because Eloise just killed her own son. Will that change anything? Or did she want this to happen? And Eloise, back in 1977, how is she going to feel about this? You know what I'm saying? Knowing that she killed a son that she has not even given birth to yet. This is insane. So this is mind-blowing to say the least, but it's entertaining as hell. Anyways, guys, thank you guys so much for tuning in. As always, leave a like, leave a comment, like the damn video, please. Let's get this video to 100 likes again. If you guys did that for the last episode, definitely need you to do that again. Continue to hit the like button so more people can know that Terabyt is over here reacting to Lost, okay? I'll see you guys next time. Peace.